welcome back to the Attack the Rack YouTube channel. This is the Attack the Rack podcast. As always, we got Big Mo, we got Trent, and we got myself. Hey, if you wouldn't mind, take a half second, hit subscribe. It is free. Again, it only takes you half a second, and it's free, like I said, for you, but it does a ton for us in regards to growing our YouTube channel. Share this with somebody. Give this video a like and leave us some comments. Let us know what you're thinking about what we talk about. All right, we're going to dive into NBA playoffs now. The NBA playoffs have begun. We've had our playing games. We've had, I think, all game ones. The series has now been played. Got one observation for you guys, and I'd love to hear what your take on why this might be. So, including the playing games, there's been a total of 14 playoff games so far. Okay. There's only been two games out of those 14 that have been single digit games. Half of them, seven of those games have been 15 or more points. The team has won by 15 or more. Highlighted by yesterday's Oklahoma City Thunder 51-point win over the Memphis Grizzlies. What is going on with these
Hmm.
games?
Uh, Teams seem to call it quits a little bit earlier than I think they used to. Uh, they get down, what? Probably. Teams been going on those runs too. They go on like a 25-0 run, and teams kind of just roll over at that point, and it's just, I don't know. I don't think there's as much fight back, but or coaches are subbing earlier and putting in some of those the bottom guys down like 25 or 30. I just think they're not. They kind of just accept the fact that, oh, it's 30, and then it's like, we'll get them next time. That's my feeling.
Yeah, Big Mo, what do you think?
Well, I did not see that score until just now.
It was like a 50-point game at halftime already, Big Mo.
Yeah, it was bad. It was really bad.
Well, they say defense wins championships, so you're probably not going to win a lot of games giving up 131.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I probably agree with Trent. I think my guess is they get, in that case for sure, they got down by 50. They probably didn't play their starters much in the second half, so then it maintained to be the 50 overall. So, um,
Well, yeah, keep going. While you're talking, I'm gonna look up and see like how many minutes Ja played.
yeah, and he was hurt too, so my guess is he didn't play a ton anyway, but because he was coming off maybe a sprained ankle or something like that. Yeah, no, I think I watched a little bit of the Stones. Obviously, I watched a little bit of the Lakers. Watched a little bit. What was the one on last night?
Hold on, before we get in, I'll just yeah, so Morant only played 26 minutes.
Yeah.
Nobody for the Grizzlies played over 29 minutes.
Yeah. No, and so those games happen when your best player doesn't play. I mean, if he only played 26 minutes, obviously he called it quits. Not quits. They probably sat him out. No reason to have him out there down by 50.
Yeah.
Um, but I would agree with Trent. I think teams are probably just calling it sooner. They don't see
They're ready to just move on to
the
the next.
ability to fight through that and make a comeback. So then why not it's almost like, hey, well, it's just one game. Let's just give up that one, and with the thought that maybe the bigger picture we can still win four or
Yeah.
three, whatever it is,
Or it's
whatever the round of the playoff is.
four.
So yeah,
Desmond Bane's plus minus was minus 51.
Oh my God.
uh,
Oh, that's terrible.
that's really bad.
So
Yeah.
so were the plus minuses for the Pistons big
Oh,
on Friday night.
gosh.
That was a tough one to watch.
yeah, but that's one bad quarter.
But it was the fourth quarter.
Well, true.
And it started with a 5-second violation. Our ball, 5-second violation. Give them the ball back.
Three
They
point play.
score, and then we get a shot clock violation the following possession. So it was like they were intentionally their brain fell out their butt for the first. I don't know. They went on that 20-0 run or whatever, and it was like
21.
yuck. Yeah,
Unreal.
I don't know. The
Unreal.
officiating sucks too, though. The officiating is awful. Like Kate gets called for shoving OG on that mid post or whatever, and then he drives the bat. Like he can't even turn the corner trying to go to the basket because the dudes are grabbing him. I don't. It's just the inconsistency is bad, but
Which is the NBA in whole. I mean, you watch an NBA game,
it's so inconsistent.
it's so. I was watching the Heat in Cleveland last night,
Yeah,
and they called an illegal screen late. The game was pretty much over. It was like an 8 point game, and maybe if the Heat made a three, it might be a game. But they called an illegal screen on the Heat, and it was probably a good call. But then Spider, what's the Cleveland what's
Donovan.
Mitchell? Yeah, Donovan Mitchell kind of comes over and shoves the guy who got the illegal screen um against him and like shove the guy that was kind of standing over him and no call, which is fine, I guess fine, but it's also like you're just allowed to shove somebody now.
Yes. But if you're not going to call it, then don't ever call
Yeah,
Well, yeah, exactly. Or I don't
it.
know. I mean, I get it. He's standing up for his player or telling him to get out of his face, but like that's again what every high school, college player sees is watching that is going, oh,
Yeah.
if someone hits my guy with an illegal screen, then I'm going to go shove the other guy to get him out of his face. And
Yep.
like, what are we doing?
Now you're going to see that every weekend now in AAU for the next several
Oh,
weeks.
probably,
yeah,
which is good. Good to stand up for your teammates and stuff, but take the technical. Let's have a little fun with it or something. I don't know.
yeah. I agree.
It was just like play on. Like the whole crowd is like gasping at what happened, and everyone's kind of like what in the world? Even the announcer's like, oh, well, yeah, he just shoved him. Don Mitchell
Yeah,
just shoved this player, and
like
it wasn't like a death blow by any means, but it was like
yeah,
what in the world just happened? And but no call, just play on, keep going, no big deal. Yeah, but if that happened in a Piston game, I'm sure the Pistons would get called for something.
oh,
Oh yeah.
most
Two
definitely.
bad boys. Oh, what? Bad boys round three. Here we go.
They kind
They
of
most
are. I mean, they had a couple nasty fights this year. Isaiah
Good.
Stewart, he would fit in really well with the original Bad Boys.
Isaiah Stewart's got a couple screws loose for
He
sure.
is,
Yeah,
yes, sure
he's
does.
a menace. Yeah.
Is he
So
playing
does
tonight?
Ron Holland, the draft pick. He wants to fight everybody.
Yeah.
He's like squaring up with people at mid court, and it's just like,
When
dude,
the two times that the Pistons have had championship caliber teams, that's kind of the makeup of their roster.
yeah, we need Cade to play better as well, though.
Yeah, so Cade's
He was,
numbers on Saturday night, 8 out of 21, 21 points, 6 turnovers.
ugh.
I think his plus or minus was like minus 16, maybe?
But
Mm,
if you take away
six.
that fourth quarter, you take away the fourth quarter, and that plus minus is like probably plus 15
Yeah,
or plus 10.
yeah.
So
Yeah, we're
first playoff game, I bet he goes off tonight. Pistons win. Let's go.
yeah, yeah, because we were up 8 going into the fourth. I
Yep.
think
Yeah.
and lost by 11.
Yep.
Sorry, Tobias Harris was minus 16. Cunningham was minus 6.
Yeah, and he shot the ball really well. Tobias did.
Yeah, he did. 8 out of 13 overall, 4 out of 5 from three. How
Yeah,
about,
we shoot the three pretty well.
yeah, Malik Beasley, 20 points off the bench, 6 out of 12 from three.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he
He's been
shoots that.
he's been doing that all year though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he can shoot that thing.
Should be
He
the
shoots.
sixth man. Pistons can.
Oh, so as Big Mo mentioned, Pistons tonight. We're recording this on Tuesday. It comes out on Wednesday. When this comes out, we'll already know the results of the game. No, I'm sorry. We're recording this on
Today
Monday.
Monday? Today's Monday, isn't it?
Monday, all day today, it's Monday. Won't be Tuesday till tomorrow, actually.
Except
Tomorrow.
for 30 seconds ago.
Oh, so this will come out on Tuesday. We'll already know the results of the Pistons Knicks game 2. But man, it would have been nice to close that game out and go back to Detroit. Worst case scenario with a split. So, is what do you guys think? Is tonight a must win? Do we absolutely have to get a split? The way it works is it's two in New York, two in Detroit, and then 1-1-1. So 2-2-1-1-1. So after
Yeah.
tonight, we get two more in Detroit, or we get two in Detroit, and then we go back and forth. So back to New York. Um,
I don't think I would consider tonight must win.
okay.
I think if we drop tonight's game, the next two are for sure. You got to win both.
Okay.
Get it back to New York tied, and then hopefully try to squeeze one out on the road somewhere within those next three games.
Yeah, you'd have to win two more in New York.
Yeah, you either try to win game, what is it, five? Game five in New York or game seven, which,
You'd have to win both.
yeah, well,
If you're saying it's
yeah,
two,
you got to win both.
yeah, you got to win both.
You got to win at home. If you win out at home, you got to win both of the road. Yeah,
That's why it'd be really nice to get
yeah.
one tonight.
It would be sweet to win on the road. I just don't know. I don't know. I feel like we would have matched up better against the Pacers than the Knicks.
Okay.
But like from what I heard, people like our toughness against the Knicks. They think we're tougher than the Knicks, but essentially, like that doesn't help us put the ball in the hole. Being tougher than them, especially when Carl Anthony Towns makes everything.
Yeah, unbelievable.
How many bad shots did he take that just went in? Like drifting behind the backboard and then just like tossing one up, and it was
Got
just
one crazy good touch for a big guy.
yeah, he does. He does have good touch, but I can't imagine he shoots like that all series. If he does, touche. But
Yeah, hats off.
yeah, I
Big Mo, what do you
think
think? Is tonight a must win for the Pistons?
I mean, if they want to win the series, yes.
Well, I
I
think
mean,
they,
I guess, I mean, that's if they can go 0-2, win two at home, but then I still think it's probably the Knicks' advantage. So, um, I think they win tonight, though. I don't think they turn it over as much. I don't think Campaign comes off the bench to do as much, especially in the
gosh.
fourth quarter. And I think Cade will be better tonight. Cade will probably be like a 30-10 type night.
yeah, that would be nice. That's what we need.
And the health of Brunson, I mean, he was kind of gimping around a little bit.
No, it's going to take the Pistons play is going to take a toll on him.
Yeah,
So he'll probably get worse throughout the series.
that'd be great. Yeah, just beat him up.
Yep, exactly. Old school, baby.
Yeah,
Let's go
knock him down.
Stones.
Just keep him on his butt.
Yep. Knock him down
What
a few times. Knock him down a few times.
let's see. What other games do we got tonight?
I think there's one other.
Yeah, there is. Clippers, Nuggets.
That's,
Nuggets got a 1-0 lead in that one.
I think it was an OT game. I think.
It was the one game. I think it was a 2-point victory in overtime.
Yeah, you're right.
One of them,
112, 110.
yeah. Yeah. How about that? A 112-110 game in overtime. Low score.
Yeah. Even the Warriors game last night was pretty low scoring.
Yeah. Was like 95, 85.
Who Houston win that one?
No, the Warriors.
They did.
Yeah. 95 to 85. Yeah.
It's a bad loss for the
And Curry at 31.
Really?
Yeah, he was buckets.
Did he even score in the first quarter? I'm gonna take a
So
look. Because they just face guarded the snot out of him in the first quarter.
I
And then
think
it
they
turns
did
out,
that during the regular season, and he didn't shoot the ball well that night.
yeah.
It split. So they probably tried it again, but he was ready for it. Let's see. First quarter.
I don't know if he's got.
Missed a couple threes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had 2 points, 4 points, 6 points, 6 points in the first.
Yeah.
Ended with 31. He was 12 of 19 from the field, 5 of 9 from three.
Oh wow.
That's pretty good.
Winnipeg.
So outside of that, right now the Warriors are the 7 seed, Rockets are the 2 seed. So Warriors have a 1-0 lead. The
They're
only
gonna
what's that?
they're gonna win that series. The Warriors.
Okay, well, right now there's only one other series where the lower seed um, is up 1-0. That's Timberwolves Lakers. Um, are there any upsets that you guys think? I mean, obviously you said you do think the Warriors can beat the Rockets. I don't know if we're all thinking with our brains or our hearts, but I think we're all thinking the Pistons can beat the Knicks. That would be a 6-3. Any other of these series that we could potentially see an upset?
I don't even know if I consider Warriors Rockets upset. I don't know.
Yeah, I know.
I just feel like the Warriors are just not like they shouldn't be the seed that they are. But Jimmy Butler's helped. I would say the other one is probably
Timberwolves, right? They got a
I
chance.
think the T Wolves, yeah. I think the T Wolves can beat the Lakers.
I think they beat them pretty good too.
They did. I
Yeah.
mean, by 23.
Yeah,
Well,
they shot the crap out of it. Where was that? When did they play? Saturday?
Yes,
uh,
they were after the Pistons game.
117 to 95.
Jeez,
And
22.
Luca had 37.
What did LeBron have?
Um, LeBron had 19, 8 of 18 from the field, 1 of 5 from 3. My thing with them is the T Wolves shoot a lot of threes at a pretty good percentage.
Yeah,
They shot 42 threes, and I don't think the Lakers defend all that well.
no,
So
no,
I think
yeah,
there's going to be open threes all series for the T Wolves
and
because
probably
Nas,
and probably offensive rebounds when you're shooting long shots like that.
yeah, they had 11 offensive rebounds. They
uh,
out rebounded them 44 to 38 total.
Big Mo, any upsets in your mind that we could possibly see that we haven't mentioned, or
No, I mean
I
there
don't.
shouldn't be, right? There's. I mean
I mean,
that's the
maybe the
thing.
4 or 5s, but those aren't really that great of upsets.
No, I mean that the Pacers are probably the better team. I mean, it was close.
Yeah,
I do like the Stones. I think they do it. Celtics probably win.
yeah,
Cavaliers are just they're
yeah,
They're
good.
good.
yeah.
Yeah, they are. They are good.
Yeah.
Thunder, obviously.
What's that?
Thunder,
Thunder are gonna
Thunder.
win
Yeah,
that
yeah,
one.
exactly. No, I don't see them losing. So
they're good too.
yeah,
Um,
I mean, I watched the first quarter of the Rockets Warriors. I was surprised. I don't know what the final was or the end of the first quarter score even was, but the Rockets. I don't know. They don't. I thought they defended really well, but offensively they take some awful shots.
Yeah. Then they got Dylan Brooks.
Yeah.
and they
Yeah.
don't
I
they
don't
don't
know.
have
I saw Draymond's first shot about hit the side of the rim. I don't know what he had for that night, but I was like, man, they should make him shoot it every time. But
yeah
um, the Warriors probably win that. That's probably the upset in that in the West. Probably the Warriors and the Timberwolves,
yeah okay
which is interesting, right? Your 2 and 3 get knocked out.
yeah that'd be sweet though. I mean,
Just
I don't like the Warriors. I can't stand Steve Kerr, so I'd like to see the Rockets win that one. But I would love to see the Timberwolves beat the Lakers.
yeah, agreed. But it's weird. It just shows that all you got to do is make the playoffs.
Yeah,
Because I feel like essentially, like on paper, Warriors are better than the Rockets.
yeah, oh for
So it's
sure.
like just be in the top 8. Who cares who you play?
Yeah.
You know, I have a better chance against most of them. But
All
yeah.
right, well that's a good segue, guys, into our top three. Unless you guys got anything else NBA wise here. All right, so we're gonna go top three today. and it's going to be top three teams that we think can win this year's NBA championship. So that means we're going to list off 9 teams right now. The top 9 teams we think can win the NBA championship.
All right.
So I would say you really want to try to um, think about where you want to pick in this draft here.
Yeah, we're gonna need some strategy here. You ready for some wheel action?
Yeah, hit that wheel,
Let's wheel
Trent.
it up. Wheel
Let's
it up.
go. Let's go. Oh, give me the first pick. No, Curdy.
All right, I'm taking the first pick.
That was close.
Was
So close.
it one of those where it went tick, tick?
Right on the line. Right on the line. And then myself. Oh, what do I want the second pick or do I want the back to back with the third pick? Um Give me the second pick.
All right, that'll give you third pick, Big Mo, but then you get the first pick in the second round.
All right.
All right, I'm going to kick it off. I'm going to take the Boston Celtics.
You know what, Curdy?
Oh, wow.
Good pick.
Did one of their players break his wrist last night?
Who? Are you lying or are you being serious?
Shut up.
Tatum's out.
I heard Jaylen Brown did too.
Yeah.
He got hurt last night, didn't he?
Well, he was laying on the ground. That was funny. Are you talking about that clip when when their coach is just yelling at him, "Get up!"
Yeah.
I thought he went out of the game, went to the back of the locker room.
I don't know.
I
Oh,
don't know.
oh,
I thought you were joking.
So did I.
But maybe is he hurt?
There's nothing on ESPN's front page top headlines on the NBA page about it. So,
It was LeBron. All right. Give me the Cavaliers.
okay,
wow.
okay.
Wow. Wow. I'll take the Thunder. Let's
Okay,
go. I think they got the best odds right now, aren't they?
probably.
Yeah.
Let's take it.
Thunder, then Celtics. But it's like plus 165 plus 185, I think.
Yeah, that is.
And then it jumps to like plus
500.
350, something like that.
Hmm. Hmm. I'm gonna go with goodness gracious. Goodness gracious here.
This is already getting hard, and we've only done 3 teams.
Well, it just depends who
The
you want
top
to take
three.
here.
The top three. Like which of the lesser do we want?
Well, I'm gonna go Nuggets.
Okay. All right. I like that. Yeah.
So either the Thunder get bounced or the Nuggets get bounced because they play each other next round.
All right.
All right, Trent.
It's
My turn. Give me
Man.
Who do you like? Who do you like?
the Warriors.
Okay. Okay. All right. I'm gonna go with the Timberwolves. And then I'm gonna go the Detroit Pistons.
And the Stones.
So I
Kurt
got
is
I
going with
got
his heart.
I got Celtics, Timberwolves, Pistons were my 3.
Okay.
So pretty much you need the
Celtics.
Celtics to win.
Shoot.
That, Big Mo, right?
No,
Oh, is it? I thought it was Trent.
no, it's me.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
right. Come on, Kurt.
Uh, Give me the Knicks, I guess.
Taking the Knicks. Taking the Knicks.
All right, so what do you get, Trent?
I got Cavs, Warriors, Knicks.
Okay.
I'm gonna go. I gotta go Eastern Conference here and give me a chance over there. I'm gonna take the Pacers.
Yeah. Okay. All right, so year three then we're
Mine.
yep.
I went. Where'd I go
Under.
again?
Thunder, Nuggets, Pacers.
Yep.
All right, so Trent, you did you write all those down?
Yeah.
Okay, give us the in order then. What are our 9 team
So
ranking?
so Curdy, Celtics, Timberwolves, Pistons,
Yep.
myself, Cavs, Warriors, Knicks, and Big Mo, Thunder, Nuggets, Pacers.
Um, do you
So we left off the Lakers, the Clippers, the Rockets, the Magic, and the Bucks, and the Heat, and the Grizzlies.
how about what was the order that they all got picked though? So like
Oh,
1 through 9.
Celtics. Okay, Celtics, Cavs, Thunder, and then Nuggets, Warriors, Timberwolves, then Pistons, Knicks, Pacers.
Okay.
So that's our order.
All right. All right, fellas. Well, we'll see who whose team is on the winning roster.
I hate going against the Pistons, but I feel like the Knicks
I know. I agree.
have like the next best chance. Like I think the Knicks have a better chance of beating the Celtics, who I think the Celtics are the best team in the NBA.
Yeah, I think when push comes to shove, they got to be the favorite.
Yeah. And then like everyone talks about like, oh, you need to have uh like people who have been there before and da 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 and been through all the playoffs and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But I could see the NBA going with like let's start phasing out some of the older guys, which I'm okay with.
Yeah, but the
Like I
Celtics
wouldn't
really don't really they're not old. That's the thing.
True, they're not very old. The
Yeah.
Celtics aren't, but like LeBron and
Yeah.
like that era of the finals. Although I wouldn't mind seeing a Thunder Cavs final.
Yeah.
Oh
That
yeah.
that wouldn't be the worst thing in the world.
No.
Two young teams just battling.
All right, anything else, guys?
Nope.
All right, we'll see you on the next one then, hopefully later this week.
Peace.